The first episode of Upstart Crow, Season 3 aired last night on BBC Two, Wednesday, August 29, 30 p.m., Wednesday, September 5th, and the remaining 4 episodes will air every Wednesday thereafter. Episode 2 will air next Wednesday at 8. Fans can tune in on BBC Two or stream the show live via iPlayer. Viewers can also catch up with the show via iPlayer after it has finished airing on TV. The previous 2 seasons are available to watch and download on iPlayer now. The show stars David Mitchell as William Shakespeare, Lisa Turback as his wife Anne Hathaway, and Mark Heap as Robert Greene. Guest appearances in Season 3 include Ben Miller, Lily Cole and Kenneth Branagh. Whereas Upstart Crow said, Upstart Crow in Stratford-upon-Avon and London from 1592 onwards. The title is inspired by William Shakespeare's rival Robert Greene in his tract Groat's Worth of Wood. It is taken from the quote "An upstart crow, beautified with our feathers." Upstart Crow is set in Stratford-upon-Avon and London, with frequent jokes being made about Shakespeare's journey between both places. The jokes refer to modern-day motorway frustrations and poor train services. Throughout his career, Shakespeare divided his time between London and Stratford. He bought a family home in New Place, Stratford, and lived in Bishopsgate. He then moved to Southwark in 1599, the same time the Globe Theatre was constructed. Stratford-upon-Avon is the birthplace of William Shakespeare. In 1604 he moved to an area near St. Paul's Cathedral. He spent his childhood years in a half-timbered house in Henley Street there. In 1613 he returned to Stratford, where he died 3 years later aged 52. It is unclear why Shakespeare left Stratford for London sometime between 1585 and 1592, but he soon became a professional actor and dramatist in the capital. It is unknown when he started writing, but several of his plays had made it to the London stage by 1592, which drew criticism from his rival Robert Greene. Where is it Upstart Crow filmed? Each episode of Upstart Crow is filmed in front of a live audience and is BBC Studios' comedy production. BBC Studios have production bases in London, Salford and Glasgow. Upstart Crow is most likely filmed in the London studios. The comedy is directed by Richard Bowden and produced by Gareth Edwards and Chris Sussman. What is Upstart Crow about? The official synopsis for Season 3 reads, with a family in Stratford and his theatre company in London, the bard, David Mitchell, is burning the candle at both ends. His teenage daughter Susanna is as stroppy as ever, best mate Kit Marlowe is stealing his best lines, and neighbor Kate is desperate to be an actress, despite the fact it's still illegal for women to do anything in the slightest bit interesting. Shakespeare runs his quill ink dry with stories of jealous African generals, teenage daughters in desperate need of taming, and a musical play that may, or may not, go by the title of Fourth Night. And of course along the way there's a great deal of wit, ale, pies and women dressing as men. Upstart Crow airs every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. on BBC Two.